Hey, all, good morning. Uh, there's a lot on the docket for me today. I gotta work on finalizing my sermon for Sunday. Uh, I have, uh, what's it called? My wife's hoping to go to the farmer's market later this morning, and that'd be fun. And we're hoping also to celebrate Mother's Day with our families later this evening. um, since probably won't have too much of an opportunity tomorrow. Uh, so that should be good. But one of the things that I wanted to bring up today, yesterday I had a wonderful conversation with one of my members, and I asked her if I could have her permission to share that discussion with you all online, if she'd be all right with that. And I got approval. So I'm hoping to upload that as podcast content later today. So once it's up, once it's available, I'll let you all know. I'm hoping to add some resources to make it a useful thing. But the topic is preparing for death, preparing for funeral planning. Um, because one of the pastor's goals, whenever he's preaching, whenever he's teaching, is that he ought to be preparing his sheep, his flock, his hearers for their impending death, and looking ahead to the resurrection as well. So I think it's really important. It's something that I'm passionate about. It's something that I wanted to share with you also. If I make mistakes along the way, I know all of this content that I'm going to be working on putting out, and I call it content, but my wife says she's not a huge fan of that word. Content creators, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm not a big fan of that either. But I was tossing around some ideas this morning while I was driving here to church, and one thing that came forth in my mind was. I'm going to be starting a podcast if something doesn't already have this title or exist, called The Christian Toolbox, right? And I know how my channel on YouTube has that name, the Perpetual Student, Mathetes, right? Disciple, student. This Christian Toolbox, the word that I want to associate with it is paradidomi, or some form of that tradition, handing over of something, right? So I want to equip other Christians, that they might be able to be equipped, ready, prepared, have resources for the daily Christian life as they anticipate their death and resurrection, to be united with Christ. So that's my idea for the day. Now you know about it, and now I'm going to get to work. God bless. Go to church tomorrow, hear your pastors, and receive God's gifts. Amen.